We're back on Clapback Radio, WRNU Radio. DJ IzLit, Dijah, Daahling. We got Lil Man in the building. Now, Lil Man, we're going to get into this. I'm going to ask you some questions. Who invented Jersey Club?
Jersey Club. It was called Brick City Club first, so
Okay.
we got a couple legendary people who brought it over to New Jersey. DJ Tamil was one of the headliners. Big shout out to Tim Dollar and a couple of other people, but the main person who actually got permission to bring it here to Jersey was DJ Tamil,
Okay.
which is the legendary, the founder of it. It was called Brick City Club. Younger generations like me, J Hood, Frosty, we transitioned it to Jersey Club.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, the founder and the person who brought it here was DJ Tamil. Big
Okay.
shout out to Techniques. It came from Chicago. Oh, I'm lying. It came from B More. B More got it from Chicago. It used to be Chicago Go-Go.
Okay.
So from Chicago Go-Go, B More adopted it. It did they want to. Tamil went to B More, got with the legendary people over there, got the green light to open up a chapter here in Jersey, and that's where Brick City Club came from. And then the younger generation, myself, J Hood, Frosty, a couple of other younger producers kind of changed the vibe, took all the claps out, and we made it Jersey Club.
Okay. Okay.
What really defines club music? Like for me, when I moved from Jamaica at first and I heard it, I didn't get it. Like what defines club music apart from everything
Club
else?
music is a culture. It's no different than reggae music. Reggae music has its own culture. You know, you got islanders who listen to that island music. Then you got Jerseyans who listen to that music. It just so happens that a lot of different other places can relate to it. Like Chile is a huge dancing place. Baltimore is a huge dancing place. Philly, CT, like our surrounding tri-state areas, and even in Los Angeles, they got a little snippet of it. So there's no difference. It's just a genre of music that we listen to. I mean, it's just not mainstream. It's like a baby cousin of EDM, and which is mainstream. So it's just an up-tempo thing that keep the people moving.
Now, what are the subgenres of Jersey Club?
It's Jersey Club, house music, classics, underground, EDM.
Because what I meant by that is like, for instance, Bake makes booty bounce music.
Oh, all right. So it's basically it's really cypher music, which is something that I kind of adapted to doing. Original mixes is what I started out with me and other artists and local artists. BBM was something that was created by J Hood and a couple of other artists.
Okay.
That's what Bake doing. Shout out to Bake. And pop locking music, basically when it's a beat, you catching every beat type of stuff. So it's basically pop lock. Cypher is more of a footwork type of thing.
Yeah.
BBM is for the ladies. And then we got regular, just regular vibe music, like, remixing other people's joints, just putting it out. So those are like the sub ones. It's a lot of other ones that don't really get a lot of exposure because it's not eye capturing, ear capturing, and things like that. But it's a lot of different subs.
And which one do you think you specialize in the most?
Line dance.
Okay.
And I think that's one of those situations where it don't get a lot of exposure. Well, I'm lying. It get a lot of exposure, but we're not creating a lot of it because I'm like one of the only ones that's doing that line Jersey Club. Me, Frosty's punching in, Hood is punching in. We got a couple of other guys that's getting into it. It's another dude that's in the upcoming. He do it in a hot, simple, fast thing. His name Grant, or he's from Jersey City. Something like that. I forgot. But he's doing it live, and I like it because that's how I started doing it live at the parties and stuff like that. But I personally do line dance and cypher.
So do you think the line dancing, do you think it boxes you into like a specific part of the industry, part of the Jersey industry?
I don't. But anything in Jersey industry is boxed in. And the reason why it's always boxed in is because New Jersey is a big box. We overshadowed by New York. Always and forever. And not only that, the mentality of us New Jerseyans is terrible. Like, and that's just being real. I just had this conversation with my family about, buying a house in Atlanta. Because us being in New Jersey, you're only going to get bust so far because there's so many other people trying to do the same thing, and they don't really support you, or at least that's what it's partaked as, because they pretend like they support you but really don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think being in Jersey alone is a box by itself, and everybody got that crab mentality. So once you step out of New Jersey and you're looking at it from an outside in, even though you're born and raised there, you get a better glimpse, and I enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Well, when I asked the boxed in, I meant more so like,
do I get stuck in that genre?
No. There's like the college market.
Yeah.
There's the younger market. Then there's the 21 plus market.
Yeah.
Do you see yourself boxed into one of those markets, or do you feel like it's easy to cross over and to get into other markets? And do you plan on getting into other markets?
I think that the only time a DJ can be boxing is if he's settled.
Yeah.
And because I know for a fact that the youth is where most of my money is being generated, and
Yeah.
I know
That's where the money's at.
no one is catering to the kids.
Yeah.
Is why I choose to stay in my lane and do kids, but I can do any market.
Yeah.
And I know if I was to cross over, it'd be an issue because I got the money to invest and do it bigger. But I choose to stay in my lane because I know if once I leave this, the youth lane and transition to the college market, is already oversaturated, number one.
Yeah, very.
Number two is going to be a conflict of interest because why go and invest in the college market when I can get paid to be at a college market?
Yeah.
So I stick to my lane and give it the kids the full throttle version of it. And then whenever I feel comfortable enough to make that transition, I do it.
What's your ultimate career goals?
I think I've already accomplished most of it. And the reason why I say that is because I never set a crazy goal for myself to be anything other than a creator, a great dad, and a provider for my family. And as far as with this music stuff, I just want to keep the culture going. Like I want to keep it going. I want to see the upcoming people get to it, but not only get to it, but do it the way it should be done and generate money because there's a lot of money that can be made from it. Everybody dance, especially if your music clean.
All right, so you say you've somewhat, reached where you've ordained to see yourself.
Yeah.
What's one tangible achievement or like a radio station that you've been played on or an event that you'd say is one of your biggest accomplishments in
What's
your
your
career
biggest
thus
stage?
far?
My biggest accomplishment was TV play. We had a couple of, I think Hood played my joint on BET. For 106 in Park. They always playing it every week and every mix show. I get a little bit of Jersey Club on that Hot 97 or 105 and things like that. And I mean, from where I'm at, what I've done and what I've accomplished with my song even having 42 million views on Instagram, on Twitter, YouTube. I've reached and met different people, different artists who kids enjoy that type of music and stuff like that because I make that music, cookout music, prom music where it can go everywhere and not just be
Timeless.
boxed in.
Timeless
Timeless
pieces.
music. So I don't even have a goal to reach as of right now. I'm just flowing with the wind, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm walking in God's step at the end of the day. Like I don't have a wall in front of me. I'm just going.
Any hopes of transitioning into becoming like an artist, like less of more of a performing artist, microphone type of artist, no?
Yo, it's crazy because I rap, but I don't, it's not something that I want to be the forefront of doing, but I do rap. So it's something that in the 2018 on January 1st, I'm going to be dropping my first rap video, which is epic. And it's all bars, no hooks. It's just really punchline and just showing people that I came from that era where you really had to spit some stuff living in Newark. But that's it. It's only going to be one. I'm not doing nothing else. I'm getting back to the commercial stuff. I just wanted to get it off my chest because it's something that's been punching on me. Like, you just got to do it.
So when Team Little Man Anthem came out, the first one, it went very viral. And it's at the point when I do events, because I work for like the Rutgers University.
Okay.
And when I do like these huge stadium events in New Brunswick, people from all different cultures request that song. Now, when that song came out, did you get booked in other states? Not just states, but countries? And were they like you pulled up and started DJing, or was it like a stadium event where you came up on the stage?
I did a lot of major stadiums. It was a lot of different states and stuff. I turned down a lot of country events. And I think it was more of a fear of that, the viruses and stuff like that. Like I'm a single dad, for real. I need to be able to put it on for my little one. So I turned down a lot of them. But the bookings went crazy. When I first hit my first 2 million views, the bookings was going stupid. Like we here in Atlanta, we here in Orlando, we here in Miami, we here this place and that. Then when they got to 10 million, the labels hitting. The labels hitting, they want to do this. I'm like, nah, I want that. Now I want that. So I finally made a decision to go with a label and currently in a label now, which I'm going to be making a transition in December. I got a new deal on the table. Big. But yeah, it did good, and I did a lot of shows, and still to this day doing it. And I like the diversity. I got videos of people from Chile doing it. I got Jamaicans doing it. I got people out in Siberia doing it. So I got a lot of different people doing it. Kids, all colors, white, black, green, yellow. Everybody doing the dance, man. So it felt real good, and it was an accomplishment for Team Lil Man, my dancers, everybody, because it wasn't a song that was DJ Lil Man. It was the Team Lil Man anthem. It was a collective thing, and that's why I said having that type of support system in that group will get you far.
Word. All right, well, we'll get back into some music and come back. We got some interesting things to talk about before the show ends. So, yeah, let's get back into the music.
Little mama, show me how you move it.